Not a good performance tonight, boys. That wasn't a good performance tonight. Flyers lose 5-2 to Colorado, and yes, going into tonight's game, it was going to be tough. Colorado beat you with speed. They beat you by forcing turnovers, and that's what showed tonight from the Flyers today. Colorado forced them turnovers, and it ended up in the back of our net. So, let's get into the summary of tonight's game. In a couple minutes into the game, Wilson's able to put a rebound in off of Brian Elliott into the back of our net. There was a tie-up in the corner from McDonald and Patrick, and it goes into the front of the net off Elliott, and then Wilson's able to put it in, so it's 1-0 Colorado. Going into the middle of the period, you got Drew springing Konechny for a breakaway. He's able to deke it in on Varlamov, but Varlamov's able to make the save, but the rebound goes to Couturier's stick, and he's able to bat it in for a 1-1 tie. And that's Couturier's 500 career game in the NHL, so he gets a goal celebrating that. Congratulations for Couturier. And then going into the end of the period, Folin makes a bad clearing attempt, and it lands on a Colorado stick. And then JT Compher is able to put it into the net, make it 2-1 Colorado going into the end of the period. And then going into the second period, Folin tries to clear it again. It is not icing because Varlamov tries to go out and play it, but a Colorado defenseman crashes into Varlamov as he's playing the puck. And then the puck squirts out, and Vorobyev's still pushing the play. He's able to get to that puck, and he's able to bury it in for his first career NHL goal. So congratulations to Vorobyev on that. But then, going into the middle of the period, there's a 4-on-4. McKinnon controlling the play in the Flyer zone. He sends a change up to the front of the net. Landeskog makes a really great deflection to put it in. But Hackstall decides to challenge the play, and on the replay, it looks like Landeskog's skate ties up Brian Elliott's stick and pad, and it's like preventing his pad from being able to lift up because that's where the puck was entering the net from off of the deflection. But on the ice, it was called a goal, and then after the replay, the refs called it as it stands. It was a goal. And then the reason from the NHL, as it stands as a goal, it was said that Sanheim was forcing Landeskog into the blue paint and wouldn't let him get out. But even though on the replay it looked like Landeskog was in the blue paint before Sanheim even touched him, so not really going to argue anything there. So it's 3-2 going into the third period. And then near the end of the third period, Flyers are trying to make the push. They're controlling play through the third period. And then penalty after penalty. There's a 5-on-3. The Flyers are able to kill off the 5-on-3. But then on that second 5-on-4, Wilson's able to get a second goal of the game and basically end it for the Flyers there. And then Nathan McKinnon just ends the game with a hat trick. Not a hat trick, an empty net goal. I don't know why I said hat trick there for. Yeah, it just wasn't a good game by the Flyers tonight. And then another in the first period, a little bit of a scary moment. JVR gets a puck off of his knee, and then he goes down like limping off the ice. So he did not return to the game tonight. So we don't know any information on JVR's injury right now. It's just considered lower body. On the replay, the puck bounced off like his inner knee. I think it was on his left leg. And then he was trying to get on the ice again to see how much pressure he could put on his leg. He didn't return to the game into the second period. So yeah, so right now it's just considered a lower body injury. And hopefully it doesn't turn into anything else than just a couple days. He needs a couple days off of rest just to rest that leg. Hopefully it's nothing too serious there. Today was a very sloppy game by the Flyers. Many defensive turnovers, and then Colorado was just able to put the puck in our net, basically. It was not pretty. Like, we had our moments where we did put control pace to the game, but controlled most of the pace tonight, and that proved it on the score sheet. Brian Elliott was the best player on the ice tonight. He kept us in the game majority throughout. He brought his A game from Vegas, and honestly, he was the best player on the ice tonight, boys. There wasn't anyone else that really stood out besides Simmons. Yeah, Simmons does look a lot better, but I still think Elliott was the best player on the ice tonight. Yeah, there's questions from the Flyers, I think, going in later into the season and throughout is our defense. Yeah, Provorov and Ghost, yeah, they're going to be the definite top two, and they're going to be future stars of this league. And then you got Haig and McDonald carrying down Haig with his mistakes, and then you got either Sanheim and Gudas or the Sanheim and Folding combination. It's just those three extra veterans on the defensive line that are playing, and that's going to be the question mark for this going into throughout the season. is that bottom pair of defensemen gonna blow some games from us, or are those young guys gonna step up and prove that they're better than their counterparts are? It's just, I don't know. Maybe in due time, Sanheim and Hague. Yeah, I like Hague. I like Sanheim. They have a lot of potential. So hopefully throughout the season, as it goes on, they get better and they beat over their counterparts. So yeah, it's just take this game as a learning point and move on to the Tuesday for the home opener against San Jose. That's going to be a great night. The fans are going to be pumped. It's your first home game of the season. Hopefully you start out strong. Just take it as a learning point going into Tuesday. That's all I'm going to say right now. Not happy as a Flyers fan that they lost this badly, but take this game as a learning point and move forward. It's only game 2, and we got 80 more games left. So that's all I'm going to say tonight, boys. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section of what you thought about tonight's game. Drop a like. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.